Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are listening from today. My name is Joseph. I am a Microsoft Most Valuable Professional and a certified trainer. So today I'm going to walk you through the reports in Copilot. Copilot license is not cheap, to be honest, compared to other workloads in M365. So, having spent much for your licensing, you may want to make sure that you track the progress in terms of the usage in your environment and know the level at which you need to carry out training to make sure that your users optimize the use of Copilot in M365. So I just want to share my screen now and show you evidence when I say Copilot license is not cheap. So I'm sharing my screen in just a bit. So that should be up now, I guess. So I'm going to bring up this just so we can look at it. This is a user is going to, you are going to pay $30 per user per month to use the Copilot on annual plan. On a monthly basis, the user is going to pay this amount. Now, let's look at what Microsoft charges for other licenses in M365. Let's say we look at the Office 365 licenses. The Microsoft 365 apps for business, for example, has a charge of $12.0 per user per month. And that is not even half of what is charged for Copilot. Then Office 365 E1 is even smaller, it's $7.75 per user per month. And of course, you know the applications that come with this, all of these are with it. And then it is charged just 7.75, and the E3 license is $20.75 per user per month. And of course, you see the applications that are coming with it, a lot of applications. And then you have this, which is just a bit above what is charged for Copilot, which is the Office 365 E5 license, which is placed at $35.75 per user per month. So even if you come to look at the business license also, you'll see that they are way cheaper than Microsoft 365 Copilot. The Microsoft 365 Business Basic is just $6 per user per month. And then the Microsoft 365 Business Standard is 12.50, while the Business Premium is $22.00. And the Microsoft 365 Ask for Business is 8.25. And if you scroll down, you will see the applications that are coming with each of these as a package. So with this, you will agree with me that Copilot license is not cheap. So if it is not cheap and you are purchasing this for your user, I think there is need for you to adopt maximum training to make sure that the license itself is um, optimized, right? So that way, how do you track who uses and who does not use Copilot in your environment? That is why you need to follow this instruction that I'm trying to do. So if I do cmd.ms now, it will take me down to the Microsoft Cloud command line. And if I scroll down to click on the admin center here, then what's going to happen is it is going to take me to the Microsoft 365 admin center. And then I will see Copilot up here. So if I click on Copilot, then what's going to happen is it will show me the reports of Copilots, how much Copilot is utilized in my environment. You're going to see that my environment has spent a lot on Copilot, 15 seat counts of Copilot assigned to users, and then out of which only 5 of them are using Copilot generally. And then here in PowerPoint, I only have 4 of those users making use of Copilot in PowerPoint. If I come to Word, Microsoft Word, I only have 3 users making use of Copilot in Word. So what it means is that I'm having a short of about 12 persons who do not use Copilot, at least for the last 30 days. So if you look at this also, you will see that last update was on 17th of January, and I only have two of those 15 users making use of Copilot's charts. And in Word is even Microsoft Teams is even worse, that I have only one person using it. And whether they use it or not, of course, when the month ends, then I'm going to pay $30 for them. That's why you need to take note of this and see how you want to optimize the usage of Copilot. Just so I give an example of what you have here is where you get like the updates, the things that are coming next in Copilot. So that said, how do you dive deeper to know? Of course, this is just showing you that 3 users, 2 users, which users are using them and which of the licensed users are not using Copilot, and how do you know, so that you can follow through and see if it is training you need or if it is general orientation that you need to sensitize these people to keep using this to increase the efficiency of their dealings. So that's where you see this learn more in usage. So if I click on learn more in usage now, you will find out that here I have, the usage reports, and this is Copilot adoption for, if I want to filter, this is for the past 30 days. Of course, if the billing cycle is 30 days, I'm sure it's okay for me to put it at 30 days backwards. I can put it at 90, which is 3 months, or 6 months, which is 180 days. Or if I want to do it on a weekly, I can just go check the last 7 days report. But I want to leave it at 1 month. So what this is saying is that I have 15 users enabled for Copilot, but I have 5 users that are actively using the license. And what that means is that we have 33.3% active user rate, which is poor, right? And then we have active agent users as 0. So if you want to really know the level of adoption, of course, adoption by application, you can look at it, which is the same thing as what we saw in the Copilot report. So if you scroll down further, you're going to see the names of those people, those users that are truly making use of the application. So how you do it is you click on export, just so you can have like a direct analysis of who is using Copilot and who is not using it. So that's just opening in my next browser, my next screen, which I'm going to drag to this other side. So if I bring it on now, you would see something. So it's just this way. So we can click on this corner here and double click on the boundary between the line, and then come here to see which user. So if you look at this, the report is speaking to 30 days backward, and then the last activity date is speaking to 17th, and then on the 3rd and on all this. So it's speaking to this date. And let's see, last activity date of business charts, who used it? That was this user, and that was me. Of course, in the tenants, I've used it for something. So it's speaking on the 15th, I used it. And then if you look at it now, you will see that these users, nobody is making use of Copilot apart from me on that particular application, right? And then also this user here, Timmy, made use of the application on the business app, or the business chat rather. So if you scroll down, if you scroll further, you will see the level of adoption per the last date Copilot, then last date in Word, who used in Word. Of course, you can decide to freeze the column there and then see how they are adopting the license. Then the Excel, just look at, just 2 persons are using it in Excel. And then in last activity in PowerPoint, you see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons used it on the various dates there. So basically, you can decide to filter and have an idea about who is using Copilot in each of the applications, and see how you can sensitize your users, how much of money you are investing into the license, and how much of help it can actually help to boost productivity, and see how you may want to organize trainings for your end users, just so they can effectively use the Copilot license. So one thing before I end this recording is the naming and the display name, right? The username and the display name. It is possible that you come to reports and then you cannot see the name of the users displaying, just in case you are trying it on your end. It may just be displaying concealed reports, right? So I want to quickly show you something, and that's just going to be here. I'm going to click on show all. Then if I come to settings and I come to organization settings, then there is something that is about reporting that needs to be taken care of if you want to truly be able to read what is there. So if I click on reports, so what is going to happen is you see that this display concealed user group and site name in all report is not checked, and that is why you are able to read those in plain text. Let us say I want to check this box, and I'm going to save it now, right? So if I come back here, I want to close this first. So if I come back here and I click on Copilot, so what's going to happen? So you would find out that if I come to say, okay, I want it to display for me, like where we came out from the usage report directly, you would find out that the names will no longer be showing. So if I scroll down here now, you would see that they're going to be displaying numbers. So if you want to have this come back to display the names of those users and see, then you must have to go back to the reporting in the org setting and then uncheck the concealed reports. I hope this video is helpful to you to know how you want to track the reports of the usage of Copilot in your environment. If you like this video, please, it is time for you to click on the like button. And then if you've not subscribed to this channel yet, I think it is time that you do that. Thank you very much. And I hope that this video is useful to you. I will see you on the next episode. Bye from here.